Welcome back to ODTV. I'm Mike Wadsworth alongside Terry MASSEY, Director of Communications and the Top 100 for Offense, Defense, Sports. Now here at OD, we're made of 4 entities surrounding our camps: the broadcast, which you see here, our merchandise, the leagues, which we discussed with Rick Whittier on our last episode of ODTV, and the Top 100 recruiting service, which we're going to discuss today here with Terry. So Terry, talk about the Top 100 and how this recruiting service differs from others out there.
Yeah, basically, you know, there's a lot of services out there that have a top 100. The biggest difference to us and that we're hoping others will notice is that we actually do have these kids in camp. We're not rating them based on film. We're not rating them based on, you know, reports. We get them actually, our coaches have them on the field for 3-5 days, sometimes 2 weeks at a time if they make it all the way up through the chain. And they actually get to work with these kids, and they get to give us some feedback that other services don't get. Another factor is that we get information on kids that go beyond just their talents. Are they a leader? What kind of attitude do they have? What kind of work ethic do they have? Those are all very important things in recruiting and things that are increasingly becoming more important to college coaches.
Okay, now talk about the process of getting in the top 100 and a little more about how these players are ranked.
Yeah, well, you know, the first step is always the camps. You know, we like for players to come into the camps. The kids that are being that are ranked are going to be ranked in from the select camps, and those are basically non-contact camps that give the NFL coaches a chance to work with them individually by position. They get a really strong evaluation on them. The top players are invited to elite camp, which is free. We get the top players from all the camps together. You know, you get that competition going. It's when you learn a lot about players when they start playing against guys that are their own skill level. And then, of course, all the way up to the bowl game. So we can get conceivably 3 weeks of evaluations on these kids. Some kids, if they're not able to get to camp, maybe they live too far from one or whatever, we have a program where they can go online and submit their videos, and we do review those and take a look. We try and get those into elite camp or later on so we can get a first-hand look. But it's an opportunity for kids to get their video up, and we have college coaches look at that also. So we evaluate those very strongly. We believe firmly in the coaches that are helping us with that. They're, you know, have a lot of NFL and college coaches experience, and I'll take their word over mine or any other scouts any day.
Right. Now, another aspect of this top 100 is the hidden 100. Why don't you talk about it a little bit, what that's about?
Absolutely. It's a new concept we came up with, and it involves, you know, putting the films online. Kids can go on to top100.o-d.com. They can download their videos, or I'm sorry, upload their videos, their stats, the awards that they win, their GPAs, whatever is going to help them get recruited. And they go on, submit those. We pour through those. We had over 1,000 coming from last year, and we form what we call the hidden 100. These are 100 kids that are either being unrecruited or under-recruited. Say they're being recruited by Division II schools, and we believe that they should be being recruited by bigger than that. And we don't rank them. We just pick 100 kids. Then we email college coaches all over the country and say, hey, you know, you're in season, you don't have time. It's actually an NCAA blackout period. They're in season, they don't have time to go out and look at kids anyway. They can get on their computer for an hour or two and look at 100 kids that are looking for a place to go.
Now, the new top 100 is on its way out. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find that and a little bit about it?
It is. It's going to be released this week. June 12th was our target for that. It's been a lot of film study, and we're basically, this is our pre-camp top 100. So we're going in with what we have for now. I think you're going to see a significant shuffle in that come August when we release our preseason, our post-camp top 100. It always changes quite a bit because we get some kids in camp that weren't even on our radar screen before. But what we've basically done is we've taken the kids that we're already looking at, that our coaches have already seen and we know are going to be rising seniors, are going to be really good kids, and we've put those in a list, and that will be on the website beginning on June 12th.
All right. That's the top 100. Thanks, Terry, for joining us. Once again, I'm Mike Wadsworth alongside Terry MASSEY, Director of Communications and Top 100 here at Offense, Defense, Sports. That'll do it for us. Now let's send it back to Erica.
Thanks, Mike. Down in Tampa, OD reporter Chase Downing caught up with the head coach of the camp, Philip Lewis.
Chase Downing here with Coach Philip Lewis. Coach, how many years have you been here at the offense defense camps?
Well, first of all, I don't call it a camp. I believe I respect it like a family. I've been part of the offense-defense family. This is my 5th summer.
5th summer?
Yes, sir.
What positions or what is your specialty? What do you teach?
Well, my specialty is defensive line, but I'm one of the rare coaches that can do both sides of the ball. Offense, defense, pretty much using me to my full extent with my knowledge of the game. So, truthfully, to answer your question, I do offensive line and defensive line.
Okay. And what do you think about this year's camp so far?
Oh man, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. The weather couldn't get better. You know, it started out a little slow, but everything is everything. The kids, they're open for new knowledge. The coaches all working together, so it seemed like it's a great movement for the good future.
I don't want to try to put you on the spot, but have you had any like standouts? Anyone that really caught your eye so far?
Well, yes, he's always a favorite of mine. A kid, by the way, a little small kid. I mean, do I have to be small or big, or it doesn't matter?
Any size, any player?
Okay, one of the kids I admire is first name is Andre. Last name, I believe, what's little Andre last name? Andre Harris, I believe. His last name is Harris. Little kid plays linebacker and running back. He caught my eye about 2 summers ago, and this summer he grew about 1.5 inches. I believe he's only 10 years old, so this is his 3rd summer here with OD. And that's the advantage of it, because the kids get a chance to start at an early age, and we get to watch their progression as they grow up in the offense-defense family.
Well, that's great. Thank you for coming out.
Well, that will do it for this episode of ODTV. Remember, you can follow all of the action by logging on to o-d.com, clicking on the ODTV link, and then selecting your city.
Make sure you tune in tomorrow for another episode. From all of us here at ODTV, I'm Erica Montgomery.
Once again, I'm Matt Watson. Thank you for watching.